Welcome to episode 3 of No Bullcrap Reviews. This time we have one from Spitfire Audio. It's free because it's part of their lab series. This one is called Glass Piano. I composed a little track under a minute to kind of show you how it can be used, showing different emotions from a scary sound to a sad sound to a happy, nostalgic kind of sound, just so you can kind of get a feel for how it can be used. This is entirely unmixed other than a few EQ adjustments here and there, very minor EQ adjustments. And all the reverb you're hearing comes from the actual instrument itself. So that way you can get it how it sounds just raw out of the box. So let's take a listen to this and then we'll get into my thoughts on it. So for a free instrument, it sounds really good. And that's known, Spitfire's known for that. Even their free products are always just outstanding quality. And yes, it's a sampler to get you to buy their libraries, their more expensive libraries, but it's also very generous of them to give such detailed libraries away for free. And it really helps people that perhaps can't afford a library or just learn to get into composing music. It comes with 6 different sounds: Anthem, Flow, Glass Grand Soft, Metamorphosis, and Northstar. So I'll show you what each of those sounds like. This is Anthem, and I really like this one. This one could be used for a dreamscape kind of sound, or as I started out, kind of a horror trailer kind of sound. And it does also have a mod wheel function to it, so it gets a lot louder, so you can see I had to make a volume envelope to lower it, but it also gives it more texture to it, as well as increasing the volume. Now, what you may have noticed, particularly with that right there, is one of the minor issues with this library. And that is that the low mids are very intense on this, and it kind of can hurt your ears at particular volumes or intensities. Now, of course, you could always EQ this to remedy that. And so the next one is Metamorphosis, and this is a fantastic pad sound. Now you could use that for underscoring and be fantastic for that. And I really like that one. This is the soft grand glass piano. And it's very similar to their famous soft piano, but I'll tell you some way I like it, in some way that I like it different. Better, I should say. And that is on the soft piano, the original labs, the soft piano. When you would hit the higher registers, it would have a delay to it, and I always hated that. Not delay like the effect delay, but rather it would lag a little bit, and you'd have to adjust for it, and it would throw some things off. This one does not do that. In some ways, I don't like the sound as much, but it sounds gorgeous. So let's give that a listen. It's a very warm sound. Now, one thing I will note, and I can show you on this, is probably even more evident. This is just the standard grand. Very, very bright sounding. It's a nice contrast. But the one thing, and this is, again, this is very common for free libraries, is it does not seem that it is sampled at volume intervals. And what I mean by that, and it might just be my DAW, I don't know, because I can hear it getting quieter, I can hear it getting louder. However, if I take all of these, and let's say just make it as quiet as possible, it is exactly the same. But you can, of course, if you really wanted to, you could just make a volume envelope go up and down. I believe there is a volume mod wheel on this. So you could use that to make that kind of more realistic playing sound. But people that aren't, used to listening for that kind of thing probably won't notice. But if you're have been a musician for a long time or a composer for a long time, you'll definitely notice. Now, the other thing I notice is when I put the hold pedal on, it almost sometimes would sound louder, like it's being played more intensely, as if it was a mod wheel going up. Again, I don't know. That could just be almost something from my DAW messing up. I don't know. But it's very unusual. Lastly, we have Northstar. And that sounds like this. Again, a nice pad sound. You can combine that with their frozen strings and make a nice tundra kind of sound. And I use all but the flow piano in this, so I'll just switch this to that so you know how it sounds. That would be great for a nostalgic kind of sound, a throwback kind of sound. So all in all, what do I think about this library? I think it's fantastic. It's free. It's not to like. You could easily take all of Spitfire Labs, slap them in a pack, and sell it for $120. No one would bat an eye. But they've given it to us for free, so take advantage of it. And if you're thinking, well, I need to get these paid libraries so I can compose when I'm thinking in my head these dreams, and that's great, but first, learn how to get those sounds from your head down into writing. How to use this software. So then when you do get a paid library, you'll know better what to do with it. Because you can learn a lot from these. I used, for years, many free libraries before I got paid ones. And it ended up helping me when I actually got paid libraries to know what to do. Yeah, you'll get a paid library and you'll hit the keys and it'll sound great, but you won't know what to do with it. And these Spitfire Labs, there's certain times that I've paid libraries and I still use them because there's certain sounds that I'm looking for that they have. So, and again, I use free libraries for years, and this is a very, very good one. Always keep on the lookout for new ones, but this is a really good one. If this was a paid library, say it was a, since there's only 5 instruments, let's say it was like one of their Spitfire Originals series, I believe it's called. Like intimate strings they have. It's one of their cheaper priced libraries. And it was like 25 or 30 bucks. I would give it like a 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5 maybe, just because of the price. Now it's free, so I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. You could use this for underscoring. You could use this for melodies, obviously, because it's not just pads. So overall, yeah, sounds great. And the reverb that comes with it. That's what I like so much about a lot of these labs. They come with a good verb built in. Now, if you want a more spacey sound, you could slap on Valhalla Supermassive. It would sound great. Again, it's free. You got to master it. limiter number 6. It's free. You can download Reaper's EQ, which I love, for free and use it in your DAW. Reaper itself is, of course, very low price to buy. I believe it's like $50 or $60. You can see I still got to import my license. But overall, yeah, it's a fantastic library. So it's about 700 megabytes. So there's literally no reason to not go make a Spitfire account, get the launcher, and download it. Give it a shot. See how you like it. If you don't like it, you don't have to use it, but it's free. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If there's anything else you'd like me to review, let me know. Please make sure to like and subscribe to help you if it helps you out. So you guys have a good one.